have you? So I'm going to catch you up after I... Well, there we go. Catch you up.
We might be so fast, Matthew.
Yep.
Dad might not catch you up at all.
We'll beat everyone
So
all the way to the hut. Hopefully.
Leaving Waterfall Valley Hut and heading down to Lake Wheels and maybe Innes Falls. It's supposed to only be a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours to the next hut today, but a bit of a side trip will add a couple of hours to that, so it's pretty late in the morning. It was really frosty, as you've no doubt seen. It's 10 o'clock, so that was my planned departure time, so going well there. I ate as much heavy food as I could last night. Had a big cooked breakfast this morning, so a few drinks of my alcohol last night, or 1 drink. So I'm probably about 1 kilo lighter, any luck. Body feels good today. My foot's not hurting for some reason, but I took a ibuprofen last night, and not that that should be helping this morning, but I just took an anti-inflammatory too. So that should help. There's the helipad. A lot of people are walking up to Barn Bluff today. Which I probably should, but yeah, I can't think of a... Whoops, Wallaby just scared me. Can't think of a decent reason not to. Besides, I couldn't be bothered. Goodbye Waterfall Valley Hut. Don't know how many stayed in there last night. Supposed to have been about 16 of them. Haven't seen them or met them yet, so okay, I'll catch up again later on down the track. Walk probably half a k or a k maybe, if that. Realised I forgot to turn the GPS on, so not to worry, it's on now. You can see, I think it's Pelly West and Ossa just poking their heads over that ridge line there. Family walking up there. I'll let them go ahead. Barn Bluff, as I said, there's quite a few walking up there today. Geez, I probably should have, but you had to walk back up the escarpment. It's make a very big day of it, and I was anticipating today to be an easy day, so I'll just stick with the plan, I think. There we go. Helicopter. Heavily debated as to whether all the choppers around here detract from the experience. Doesn't really concern me. Mind you, this has probably been the noisiest one I've seen on the trip. So I don't know if you can see or not, but there's still tents down there. There's the old hut down the bottom there. That's where we camped, the loo. The new hut you can't quite see, you can just see the roof of the hut and the toilets poking their head over the little hill there. Anyway, I better keep going. Going along there, up the ridge, just see the family disappearing into the distance. So I'll see you soon. You walk for 2 days and you find it very difficult to shake that barn bluff. You see it all the way up. We're walking around it now. Looks like we're finally going to leave it behind us, but pretty sure it's still going to be a prominent feature in the landscape for most of today as well, if not several days. There's a lot of this boardwalk, as well as natural terrain as well, but boardwalk's a bit of a pain with the hiking poles because they keep getting caught in the gaps. But as I said yesterday, with so many people doing the track, it'd just be a mud path through low little damp areas like this. I'm not much of a tour guide, but we're out on a very open and exposed plain. Even though it's just a beautiful day, there's no wind. I can imagine what it'd be like here in blizzard conditions. All the mountains in the distance. I'm not sure which one's which, because as I say, I'm not much of a tour guide, but it's obviously Pelion East, West, Mount Oakley or Ossa, Mount Proteus I think it might be in the distance. I'll look them up when I get time. When I put it up on YouTube, I might put little arrows pointing at them or something, but it's probably a little bit daggy, but I am a bit daggy. Been on boardwalk for a good kilometre or two. Looks like the track might cut its way up through there. It's hard to believe that there's bad weather coming. Oh, I'm at the junction to walk down to Lake Wills, which is down that track. Beautiful little lake here. You can hear the currawongs in the background, but that's where I'm heading after I do the Lake Wills side trip. I've got phone coverage here. Have a look at this. Some poor people currawongs have been into their packs. You read about it, hear about it all the time, and they have made an absolute mess. I'll stay here as long as I can. I might try and fix it up. Poor people. I'll let them know when I see them when I'm heading down to the lake. I'm on the track on the way down to Lake Wheels. We fixed the people's pack up, put all their food back in and used some carabiners to hold their zips together for them. So I'll give them the bad news when I see them, assuming I do. Not far, not sure how far this is. I think it's a kilometre or so. So yeah. Just gave the poor people, a couple of Asian ladies, the bad news. It's Lake Wheels. Another little tarn. Beautiful. I'll wander down here. Okay, down near Lake Wheels, I've decided the wind's come up, so I'm not going to get the glassy reflections in the lake anyway, and given that the currawongs are so aggressive, I'm a bit concerned about my pack being there. So rather than go down to the lake, I think I've got the general gist of it here. It is beautiful. I think I'll head back. There is Innes Falls, or a bit further on, but I don't think I'll go there anyway, so I better head back to the packs. Okay, on top of the hill here. It's pretty much downhill all the way to Windemere now. The track we walked in is Cradle, goodbye Cradle. And it's hello to Ossa and all his mates. And there's a massive fire over there. It just seems every step I take, every hill I go over, there's a new picture. I'm just not sure whether this is quite being captured on the GoPro as it is in real life here, but Tassie Highlands hasn't disappointed. Just walking down towards Lake Windemere. This whole escarpment from the turn off to Lake Wheels across to here, it's very, very spectacular. I'm guessing down there somewhere is a hut, so won't be long I'll be down there. It's probably only 1:30, 2 o'clock, so made really good time. A little side trip into Lake Will. That took a little while. Probably could have went down to the waterfalls, but I was a bit concerned about those currawongs. Anyway, check back in shortly. Still wandering down to Windemere. Just wanted to capture the fagus in its bloom. Very autumny. Probably a bit tricky to pick it up on the GoPro. Just got down to Lake Windermere. Must be near the hut. Been hearing a chopper coming for a long time. I don't know what he's doing. He must be hovering around one of the huts or something. See him in a minute. Ah, there's a big fire over. Looks like the Mersey Forest, somewhere over there. Might be dumping some water. Sounds like a big chopper. Oh, there he is up in the sky there. Can't even see him. No, just a normal old chopper. Anyway, those that are interested, the hill is alive with the fagus. Lake Windermere. And the hut can't be far away. Check back in when just arrived at Windermere Hut. No one around. Whoops. That's where I won't be sleeping. Down there's the platforms, that's where I'll go. it's really quiet. Out of the 33 people that are supposedly on our day, most of them walked on. So it's really quiet. So I'm hoping tomorrow night I'll get a room to myself in the big Pelion hut, sleep 60 people. Considering there's less than 20 of us, pretty much guaranteed a room unless there's a heap of people have walked up from the Arm River track, which is unlikely during the week, I would have thought. It's just, the weather's beautiful. Hopefully we'll get a bit of cloud cover tonight, because last night it was down to -3 in the hut. So God knows what it was outside. Probably similar, no doubt. But yeah, it was that icy and frosty this morning. I knew it was cold because, you know, I've had my quilt and everything down to cold temperatures. They've kept me warm, and last night I was looking for clothes to put on, so it was bloody cold.